My hair's wet, I'm filming at night, and I'm in my pajamas. I really hope this video goes well. Hey everybody, it's Sydney here. So around this time 2 years ago, me and my family departed on a 5-week adventure to England for the London 2012 Olympics. It was honestly the best trip of my life, and I remember it as if we came back yesterday. We got there a week before the trip just to avoid all the tourists coming in for the Olympics, and we saw a lot of family. So much family, it's crazy. I saw my family that I've already met, and I met a whole bunch of new family members, which is awesome. And I now realize how big of a family I have and that it's impossible to meet everyone. I just won't do it. There's too many of us. We spent a lot of time with my one aunt and her daughter because we were staying with them. So naturally we would be spending a lot of time with them, seeing as we were in their house. And then we spent even more time with my other cousin and her daughter. We slept over all the time. We walk down to her house and just be like, oh hey, we're chilling with you for the day. We went out a lot together. We went to some Olympic events with them. Shots, how did you not get sick of us? I had a great time exploring London. I've already been there, so the first time we went, we did all of the tourist stuff, like Big Ben and the Towers of London and museums, all the museums, and the London Eye, Central London, like we did all that stuff the first time. But this time, the city looked so different because it was decorated for the Olympics, so I was just so happy to be out and about. We went to Central London one day and just spent the entire day down there. We shopped so much. As we're walking around Central London, like all the side streets, you can just see all these flags hung up. You see the UK flag, you see all the flags of all the countries competing in the Olympics, which was so cool, especially for me because I love that kind of stuff. We went down Carnaby Street, which is like my dad's favorite place. We went to my dad's favorite store called Soccer Scene, and I just got lost. We also went to an aquarium called Sea Life with my cousin Shantz and Leah. We also went to Covent Garden with my uncle and his kids. We just walked around and had a great time. We saw those people who were all dressed in one color and who stood still. There was one where he was sitting down, but you obviously couldn't see anything, so it looked like he was sitting on nothing and he was just floating. This guy. We also took some day trips. The first one we went to Brighton. We went to the Brighton Pier and sat on the beach. We rode some of the rides, played some games in the arcade, and of course, for lunch we ate fish and chips. For the tiny amount of time that we spent in Brighton and the little bit that we saw, I fell in love with it when I was there, and I really, really want to go back there now. On our very last day in England, we went to Southend-on-Sea. Let me tell you, getting there was not fun. Every person in England must have been there because it took 2 hours to find a parking spot. It was not fun for anyone. It was hot, the cars were crowded, everyone was sweaty. After we found parking, we had a blast. We sat down on the beach, the kids went in the water. We went to the amusement park thing like right beside the beach, and we had ice cream, we had cotton candy, we had so much junk food. We rode so many rides. It was so much fun spending my last day in England with all my cousins. Okay, but enough about all the personal things that I did with my family. I haven't even talked about the Olympics yet. We went to go see 4 football matches at Wembley Stadium and the women's 3-meter prelim diving event. The football matches were crazy. The first game we went to was a doubleheader, so Uruguay and Senegal played. And then the second game was Team GB and the UAE. The stadium was packed and rockin'. The game was so exciting, the atmosphere is great, and I had such a great time. Fun fact, David Beckham and Prince William were also at that football game. So we're basically best buddies now. And then we went to go see the women's play, which was like a dream come true. I honestly think I was the most excited out of my family to be there. My favorite player, Jill Scott, was on the team and she played, and when I saw her in warm-up, I went crazy. Naturally. The last game we went to was South Korea versus Gabon. We didn't stay for the whole game, but it was really, really great to be there again. And then we went to the Olympic Park to go see the diving. We went down to the Olympic Park really, really early in the morning, and we just spent the entire day there. We got a tour of the weird orbit structure thingy. When we were at the top, you could see straight into the Olympic Stadium. And while we were up there, the 3,000-meter steeplechase for men, I think, was going on. Unfortunately, my battery died before we could get to the event, so I didn't take any pictures of the diving, but it didn't die before I got this lovely picture of my Canadian buddy. The diving was really, really cool to watch. Our seats were literally in the last row of the seating area at the very, very top. I think people there thought that I might have been a little crazy because I was cheering for Canada and for Team GB. At the end of the session, a lady came up to me, she's like, "Are you guys Canadian?" And I'm like, yeah I am. But I'm half English. The whole experience has stuck with me for the past 2 years and will continue to be a part of my life forever. The slogan of the Olympics was Inspire Generation, and honestly, it really has. I will never compete in the Olympics, but being there and experiencing what it's all about has actually changed my life. It has left me wanting to help sports develop in my country to produce even better athletes, and possibly even one day working in sports. Without this experience, I don't know if I would have signed up to be a volunteer for the Under-20s Women's World Cup this summer, but I'm so glad that I had that chance and that I did. It really has changed me for the better. It was said 2 years ago, and 2 years later, I'm saying it again. Thank you, London, for the greatest show on earth. You really did inspire a generation. Well, that's all for this week's video. I really hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you watched the Olympics or you were in London, then give this video a thumbs up as well. Comment down below what your favorite Olympic event is, whether it's in the summer or in the winter. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. My name is right there, and the links will also be in the description box below. Don't forget to subscribe for new videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you real soon. Bye!